Mute it, you press mute, yeah, it's power. You need mute and the light will come on when it's muted.
And we're off. Welcome to the semi-final. Sorry for the delay, that these boys were into it quite quick. You've got Trent Mason and Steve Jamieson on commentary. Excited to see this one, Steve?
Very much so. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the King's Cup, Canberra, where dreams are made and hopes are dashed.
Were your dreams made this weekend?
They were, but only in the hotel room. Unfortunately, not on the pool table.
And Alec had his chance here, and Steve's going to come in and steal this frame.
So, a good start from Steve Woods. We're just quietening down a bit of a loud group that just entered the building.
Rowdy crowd.
Rowdy local Canberra group.
Thanks,
of ladies out for their mahjong afternoon. So 1-0 first blood to Steve Woods. Where do you see this match going, Trent?
You can't pick against Steve, but Alex hasn't put his foot wrong all weekend, so I'm going to call it 8. No, well, it's a race to 10, isn't it? Race to 10. I'm going to call it 10-8 Steve.
Oh, okay.
How do you see it?
Obviously, with Steve getting the jump, it's a good start for him. It's an important start. And he's got a good break there, so I've got the benefit of that. I would say I'm going to go for a 10-4 Steve Woods
big win
landslide. I feel like he's a big momentum player. If he gets the jump on people, he can be very hard to stop.
Do you reckon he's going to try to nick this in and come into the cluster now, or save it for a different shot?
I think it's going to be hard to go into the cluster here. I think
with that angle,
he'll probably play for one of the reds in the middle pocket into the right centre, and then play the extraction from there, or land on it if it goes in the middle pocket.
Okay, down the bottom. Oh, nearly.
He did go down the bottom, but he's actually had a lucky kiss and landed not too bad.
I think he was trying to get into those balls.
Really?
Yeah.
You could be right. So now he's got an angle now to just make the extraction on the yellow and the red, just above the middle of the table.
Just come into them softly.
He's played it well.
It's been a bit tricky spot. They both don't.
Yeah,
I don't think either of them go from where he's positioned.
Yeah, but a little bit tricky. So Alec will just be chalking his cue and having a sip on his Captain Morgan and Coke, thinking, I might just be a sniff to get back to the table here.
It's a tricky last couple of balls, regardless of what he does with the top three.
Yeah.
And he's just fixed that issue.
It's a wonderful shot. Excellent development there.
So this one here, the black's going to be hard to get back to.
That's true.
Do you just cover the pocket now and wait, or do you keep being aggressive?
I think you keep being aggressive, because I don't think there's really much value in just covering the pocket here, because all the yellows are on.
And the black?
And the black's still on as well into the right corner, so there's really no value in pulling up here. I think Steve has to just keep attacking and hope he can get these 4 balls.
I wonder if he can come off. Oh, he's playing the long putt now. That's a great
He's
shot.
played that really well. That's a wonderful shot. Just needs to be a bit careful now with this one to make sure he
comes back out in front of those yellows.
Yeah, well, he'll probably play the cannon on the yellow, I expect.
Hold on to it.
Because he wouldn't want to be Chinese snookered. He'll just play the cannon here, I think. Oh no, he's played it beautifully. So this is a wonderful finish here, and this, great start from Steve Woods.
So does he just land on the hard black or does he try to improve it?
Yeah, he just lands on the hard black. Just dead weight here. Drag it in with... Oh, no. No, I thought he would just play restricted drag there and land on the black.
I don't mind that for the fact it's closer to the corner and he's a lot more confident on this pot.
Yeah. Now that could have gone wrong,
Yeah.
but he's played it really well. So 2-0 Steve Woods. The atmosphere in the room is electric.
It's buzzing.
And thanks to Chloe from Vancouver, who's just tuned in, I can see on the YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in, Chloe. Always supports the streams in Australia, even though it's 3 a.m. in Vancouver right now. Great support. Lynn Evreniadis just having a scone and a cup of tea, hoping that her husband of 30 years or whatever it is can get back into the match.
Did your family tune in for your matches, mate?
No,
Did you have
unfortunately,
any stream matches?
I didn't get on the stream
Why do you think that was?
this week. Just a problem with scheduling. I think they said we really wanted you on the stream, Steve, but we just couldn't fit you in this year, unfortunately. We had lesser players like Steve Woods and Justin Sage. So I understand, it's fine.
Clear. So plant here, open table.
Yeah, and these are absolute tap-ins, folks. This is yellow central.
So to run it off quickly would be top corner, top left corner, center, bottom left. Oh no, center,
I
bottom
think
left, bottom right black.
I think he wanted to pull that back
I don't think he's
a
happy
little
with
bit
that.
more.
They're not tap-ins anymore.
Oh, I think the
getting
first
tricky now.
I think the first yellow does go with a tap
Yeah,
in.
it definitely goes.
So it's still a technically a
the
tap
drag
in.
in.
Yeah, played some nice protracted drag there.
Khan SA from Ryan Nichols. King Jamo, Woods is on. Let's go.
Yeah, thank you for the comments. Thank you, Ryan Nichols, Damien Baldwin,
Who's
TSM.
TSM?
Don't know TSM.
Mitchell Adams, this will be a close one. Sure will, Mitch. Missed that at the top.
Yeah, thank you for tuning in, Mitch, all the way from Panagaura in New Zealand. Truly an international audience for the CueballTV.
I think he's from Geelong.
So Steve Woods is on a mission here. Looks like he's going to go 3-0 up. This is incredible.
It's a bit of a statement, isn't it?
He's going to be 3-0 before the other boys, James Delahunty and Travis Crawley, have finished their first game. I think. Is it 0-0? The other
Yeah,
match?
they just started. So Trav's at the table on the other one.
It's a great show, and it's. I've just been corrected. It's not CueballTV. It's CueballTV, who acquired TZ last year in a famous $3 million takeover.
No, I'm working for Dan.
Yep. Dan Lynch will be
It's
tuning.
Fu.
Dan Lynch will be
Big
tuning.
Funan.
Dan Lynch will be tuning in just to
You know,
to
Funan.
provide the relative amount of governance.
You know, Fu Lam. That's TSM.
Emperor Lam, is he tuning in?
All the way from Bandura.
Oh, well, lovely to hear from Emperor Fu Lam, one of the best players in Bandura.
Behind Joey. Oh, you're not in Bandura anymore?
I'm still in Bandura, yeah. And yeah,
But just building your own empire as we speak?
Fu is a fantastic player.
He's actually just retired.
Once beat me 11-10, never stops talking about it in the Victorian singles. But
Yeah, it is Mitch from Geelong.
yeah,
Mitch,
is there?
Mitch Adams currently.
Oh, I didn't realise
winning.
there's a Geelong in New Zealand as well. That's wonderful. I've never been to that one.
Mitch Adams currently one of the favourites for the Pockets Thursday night.
Is that right?
Mm.
Well, welcome to the stream, Mitchell, and for playing in the Pocket series from such a long distance on a Thursday night. I'm sure they appreciate it, as do
Flying
the
in, flying out.
Pockets management team.
And Woods, you reckon clears from you now? He's put in the hard work. He's opened up that tricky red.
Yeah, well, he's like a steamroller, isn't he, Steve Woods, once he gets going. And apologies to anyone who's not able to watch the James Delahunty and Travis Crawley match. That is still in the first frame, I believe. I've not seen...
The way this is going, we might be able to commentate the end of the second half of the other one.
Possibly. I do have to get a flight, though, very soon.
When's your flight? 7?
6:45, but...
So leave around 5-ish.
But I've got a complimentary lounge pass at the Canberra airport, so with 5 free drinks. So I do need to make sure I'm there in time. And welcome to Michael Massal and Lincoln Baker to the stream chat as well.
Jammer, are these all cocktails?
Yes, they are indeed all cocktails. And
Are they?
I believe they are. Reminds me of my nickname in high school.
I walked into that one. Lincoln Baker, some good commentary, gents, with comic relief as an added bonus. That's always a pleasure from having Steve Jamieson on the mic. Where's Lincoln Baker from?
Lincoln, I think, is it Mildura?
Kyneton, close.
He's a kind guy as
Kyneton.
well. Oh, Kyneton.
Kyneton.
So 4-0 to Steve Woods. What a wonderful start to this match.
Do you actually think that Steve Woods has a flight to catch too? Is he on the same flight? Because he's on a mission.
He certainly looks like he must be. Yeah, he's really going for it, isn't he?
Five free drinks. That's a solid 15 minutes for you, says Ryan.
That's it. So Lynn's at home with her cup of Horlicks. Heidi at home with half a glass of champagne. Her man is already 4-0 up. She'll be absolutely over the moon.
And actually, he doesn't have a long... He's a drive home, isn't he? He's not flying. He lives here.
Does he? I believe he's from New South Wales, Steve Woods.
No.
Yeah, he plays for them every year in the state titles.
No, he's from ACT.
I don't believe it.
I'll put your 5-drink card on it.
Well, I'll stand corrected.
Harmon will agree. Steve Woods lives in ACT. Yep.
But the New South Wales side of ACT, yeah? No? Okay, controversy at the ACT Kings Cup.
He's building and selling mansions here.
Yep.
State of the art. Do you want to give his address at the same time? Steve Woods repping his Pockets Pro Series shirt and Della.
Dave Rothel just joined us in the commentary area. He's grasping a
Glass of shandy.
a glass of... Is it Great Northern, Dave? It's Great Northern, yep. So, the great man drinks the Great Northern. And he's actually blaming his Luke Anglesey shirt for his loss in the quarterfinals today. Okay, so
So what's happening
the
here?
first miss from Steve Woods.
He is human.
He is. So Alec comes to the table.
Alec on Reds.
I'm sure there will be a crowd of about 50 people at Empire in Adelaide watching this match. And
Are you going to Empire this year?
yeah, I'll go down there. Yep.
It's up there.
It's a great tournament, great tables, great bar staff, and can't be missed if anyone likes pool
CueballTV
tournaments.
going to Kenny?
We don't know. Kenny's just on got his earphones on, so we can't engage in conversation all the time.
Yeah. We're just on the delayed telecast from Kenny, as he's such a far distance away. But we'll soon update you whether CueballTV and Poolstat
So
will both be at Empire.
Alec just putting the brakes on here, just trying to slow Steve down. Excellently run tournament here from Matt Harmon and his team. Incredible event, and you know, I'd like to congratulate all the staff, all the team for a wonderful event, and also the restaurant upstairs.
Oh, that restaurant. Oh,
Very, very good restaurant called Knuckles, which is
German?
named after I think a pork knuckle, not
Yep.
not anything fiendish. And and I believe the scones here are amazing.
Do you know what's really good? The
What?
pretzel.
The pretzel?
Pretzel
Oh.
tastes like a donut.
No, I've never had the pretzel
with-
taste
with
like a
ice-
donut.
With cinnamon and ice cream. And
Okay.
chocolate ganache. Or glaze, one of the two.
Oh, very
Delicious.
nice, yeah.
Probably the best food in a tournament I've been to that literally has it inside the venue.
Yeah, yeah, I can tell from your waistline.
Thanks. Thanks, Steve. Appreciate the positive feedback.
So Alec back at the table with the distinctive watch and glove. The gloves selling out in South Australia. It seems all the South Australian players play with a glove these days, Trent.
That's a 9-ball thing.
Although I don't think James Delahunty wears one, so he's one of the few heteros.
Oh, he's gone save. And
He's played that wonderfully well.
Spotted it.
I don't think he wanted that in, actually, Trent. He was hoping to leave that one in the jaws, but the pockets are good here. They're generous enough to take the ball at pace, but they're unforgiving enough if you do miss by a fair bit. They still don't go in
Like that.
like that. Yeah. And I feel for Alec here. This is a very good chance for Steve to take a 5-0 lead. So James Delahunty has taken the first frame against Travis Crawley.
What's your score prediction
For both games?
for? Well, you've already said.
Yeah, for James and for Travis, I'm going to say 10-7 James Delahunty. And I think it'll be a long match. I think it'll be a battle.
I'm going to say 10-6.
I think the Delahunties are all around the fireplace with some. I believe the family's originally from Denmark, and so they'll all be sharing an apple strudel, and hoping that this match is over quickly, so that they can all watch their son play Travis Crawley in what will be an absolute chess battle.
And Steve looking to mop these up. Probably wanted a bit of angle on that. Oh, you might actually have some.
Does he need to dismount the black?
Yeah. Yep.
It looks like that bottom yellow could be quite tight into that right corner.
Mm.
I'd almost go as far as to say he might cannon into the black and play the bottom yellow into the right centre.
Kenny's just heard your apple strudel comments.
He may actually play the bottom yellow into the right centre here, Trent. Oh, he's gone for the right centre shot first, and he's not played it well. So he is
Probably
human.
your first mistake.
He is
Not a
human.
miss, but a mistake. Greetings, Roth. Haha, it's like the two Ronnies, but only one Ronnie.
Well, I do get it. Is Ronnie really your middle name, or
No.
or did you just make it up,
I
pretending to
didn't
be
make it
like
up.
Ronnie O'Sullivan?
I actually got the nickname without actually knowing that I was a fan of Ronnie.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's made it.
Why? Nearly.
Long,
So
long story short,
a long dang story.
no, a lot shorter. I was playing pool against a mate and I missed a shot. I said I'll leave it for Ron. And then we started playing doubles later and we started calling each other Ronnie every time we missed a shot. And it stuck. And then I bought a cue and I found out later the next day it was engraved by Ronnie O'Sullivan and it stuck from there. And then I started watching all these videos and became his number 2 fan right behind yourself.
Is it a long story, Trent?
No, that was the short version.
Oh, good. Back to the match.
It's nearly over. So guys, Jamo's just tuned out for a quick breather.
So, Alec really needs to get these. You would think he really needs to get these.
We'll give everyone an update with the current streamers, how many people are watching when this comes through. We've currently got 120 people tuned in for this stream and 70 people watching the wrong one without us talking, which is James Delahunty versus Travis Crawley.
Okay, this is a massive black for Alec. He really needs this.
He's cool, calm, collected though, this guy. That's why they call him the Iceman.
I think if he misses this, Lynn will spit out her tea.
So she's currently got tea.
Yeah, black 2 sugars, but I'm just guessing. I don't really know Lynn. Wonderful shot. So,
8-ball nicknames are too good. Fu Noonan.
yeah. So what are the nicknames of these 4 players? Are you aware of them, Trent?
Steve Woods being Woodsy.
Is it?
I'd assume so.
Okay. Yeah.
And Delahunty would probably be Della.
Yeah.
Alec is Iceman.
I thought his name was Ace.
I guess for Iceman and Ace.
Yeah.
We've got confirmation from Kenny.
Thank you, Kenny.
And Trav Crawley would be
Trav Crawley, the
Justin
crumb
Sage's
grabber.
best supporter, like number 1 fan.
Travis the crumb grabber.
Crawler. Is it just a
Okay,
crawler?
Crawley.
Smash me.
Yep. So 5 frames in here. The other match,
minus
1
one
frame
from
all.
the straps because Rob's watching both. No, we've still got the same amount of people viewing, and there's no rules on how many you can or can't watch. You
That's
still
good.
start for both of them.
So I think
I've run it past.
I think
our
Alec
chief
has.
executive of statistics, and Steve Jammer said, "Yep, we can count you for both."
That's good. I think Alec's gone for a toilet break just to
Classic.
clear his nostrils of any additional mucus from his throat. And
James Delahunty and Travis is
and
1-1.
and I.
Just to change the topic.
Oh, it's 1-1.
Yep.
Thank you very much. Alec's back now from his. I think it was a number 1.
Michael Masala said his nickname is T-Rav.
Yes, T-Rav, after the RAV4 Toyota he drives. Travis and RAV4. But they dropped the 4.
He kills me every time.
Toyota is a very
Just wait
good.
until he talks about the glass blowing.
He can offend everyone at once, pretty much.
Creepy Crawley.
Nah.
No, Travis.
Travis the Crawler Crawley. Actually, no. Woodsy's got Wolverine now from Pockets.
No, Travis. Travis is very well known in these circles. I believe he lived for a spell in Canberra once upon a time.
Yeah, Melissa was saying her family's from here.
I think the family's from here. I think also
They're Italian.
I
So
mean,
they're everywhere.
it's proven by the fact that he can just ignore the dress code completely and wear a hoodie while he's playing in the finals of this event. Must have some swinging power.
Not many people can do that.
Must have some power. Must be have political connections, or maybe he's slipped Matt Harmon a 10 spot. But back to the match.
What do you think? Does he go for it here? There's no real safety if you're on reds. You kind of just got to keep. There's nothing to really cover except for that top right corner.
Yeah, I think Steve's queuing so well. He's just thinking attack, attack, attack. And
so he sees these quite easily.
So he's going to drop this red in the left corner and then play the red up the rail off the yellow in the middle, which Trent wouldn't have seen just with his limited visibility.
I reckon he plays this and knocks the other one open.
Let's see. Look at this. Well,
one to the good
Steve
guys.
missed the obvious shot off the yellow in the middle there. That makes me feel good.
So this is just a light roll in to hold position for the red to the top corner as they go past the black. In your professional opinion?
Who's the president?
Travis. Yeah. Yep. Kenny Nickel forgot Travis was the president.
Thanks, Jamo.
He's been president for I think about 2 years now. Mind you, there has been COVID.
About him and Kenny said trap who, and we had to remind him.
And
Get out of here before I get in trouble.
and certainly dresses like a president.
It's good when you can make the rules. Yeah. So what's he do here, Jamo? With
Well,
your
he's looking at
predictability
just
calling?
dropping this red in pocket weight so that if he misses it by any miracle, it stays over the pocket. Gives him a bit of advantage. But yeah, just he's punching it in. He's punching it. I can see the big
So that was pocket
the
weight.
big queuing. No, he's playing it like
He
someone.
must be open in the black here.
No, he obviously cues the ball better than us. So he.
I'm going to say he puts this in that pocket, your pocket weight.
See, the thing is, if you're pocket weight, this ball's much easier.
Oh,
But
100%.
Steve's so good, he can pot anything. And he's just nudged the
That's
black out just
delicious.
enough.
Bit hampered, but
Absolutely
nothing that the
sensational.
Wolverine-
A little bit hampered. Just needs to take some care.
Just get down the table. Alec.
And that's wonderfully cued.
If he was to put a 10-cent coin somewhere, it'd probably be within a foot of there.
Yeah. When he's in
Honest.
full flight, this guy is superb cueist.
That was a ridiculous out. That gets a clap from the commentary
Yeah.
box.
Very, very well done.
That's next level. Jamo would have laid up about 3 shots in then.
Most likely.
I wouldn't have touched the table. Can we get some score predictions in the chat? Obviously we're 4-1 now, but does Alec make a comeback? What's the score predictions?
So I'm just checking the scores to see who won the third frame against Travis and between Travis and James. Yes, Michael Massal's just saying in the chat that Woodsy has hit full beast mode. And where did beast mode originate from? Was it from wrestling, or was it from someone who caught a glimpse of John Russell's private parts one time? Don't know where beast mode came from, but it's a great saying.
Do you reckon it would have anything to do with werewolves?
I don't think so. I think you've seen too many of those Avenger type movies. But
Well,
back
like
to
the Hulk?
back to the game.
Score prediction, Bill Freeman, 10-5 to Woodsy. Jay reminds me of Whispering Ted Lau, Silky.
Yep, Danny Marlowe in the comments. Thanks, Danny. Yep,
Woodsy 10-5.
Whispering Ted Lowe. What a legend he was.
Can we get a rating of Jamo's commentary on a
Ted Lowe was the
comedy
best.
level?
Ted Lowe was the best commentator of all time, wasn't he? Really, and until that unfortunate
now-
accident he had. Where he
Keep going. Sorry guys, just had a couple of technical difficulties with the headsets. Welcome back, Jim. Welcome back, Jamo.
thanks, Trent.
Oh, it's not down here.
Sorry, just had a bit of phlegm in my throat.
Jamo, unrateable, next level content. At 10
Sorry.
to 7 for James level 2. Yeah, true.
Yeah, I
Well,
was just
Travis Crawley is 2-1 up.
Travis 2-1 up. So
Jamo commentary
the
number
Delahunty family will be
sarcasm at
be
its
hitting the
finest.
shorts soon, just to deal with the stress of their son going behind to Travis, the T-Rav. So a big frame here for Alec. Really, you would say he needs this one to stay in the match, do you think?
Sorry guys, I was just reading the comments. There's a lot of feedback here. Jamo
Yeah.
would still be smooth on the mic with a mouthful of broken glass.
Thank you, Lincoln. Yeah, sorry, before I lost my track, I was talking about the great Ted Lowe and what a wonderful commentator he is, until he unfortunately met his death from an accident with a combine harvester, which was in the Yorkshire Glades, I believe. Very unfortunate for Ted and his family. But they were in bits.
Can you explain these comments for me?
Oh, lovely shot from Alec there. Nicely positioned on the black. It is missable, but I think you'll get it.
Did Dakota enter top 32 for sure if you did? Do you know if Dakota came?
Yep, so comment from Danny Marlowe. Steve going for the pink ball. Yep, I certainly wouldn't be going for the brown, Danny, but each to their own.
And for those who are watching in black and white.
Excuse me, folks, just a bit of technical difficulties there. Back to the match. And 5-2 to Steve Woods, who's broken off nicely.
And
He's
food, unfortunately, Dakota couldn't make it.
and so a massive Massive break there from Steve. He's actually going to go for the yellow, the harder yellow, just because they're an easier run out.
And he just does it. Like, he's got that touch. What touch is it?
It's called the Midas touch.
It's not a Danish touch.
No. Steve's family's born and bred in Canberra. I think Heidi is from. I think she's half Japanese, half Australian. Heidi Mo. Family famous for inventing the moustache. And Steve looking for a 6-2 lead here. Very, very likely. These balls look pretty good. Just
So
he'll probably
this bottom one now and then play the top
I think
one?
he'll play the bulk ball last.
I reckon he plays it next.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh, no, he's
Let's see.
running through this.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I like the other one first. He's a little bit betwixt and between here.
I think
So
he can actually pop this bottom one and come off the red with bottom and come straight back up.
he can. He's got options, but I think because he's straight on this yellow up the top,
Just
he'll
take it
probably
away,
just
got it.
screw back straight.
And then you can just roll in and the red will hold for a straight back into the centre.
He'll do a Temujin Dixon on it.
Explain that for me.
Deep screw.
So he probably just wants to come back relatively close to where he is now.
Oh, it's a wonderfully endowed shot.
Endowed.
Yeah. Never in doubt.
He's got a long bridge. He had a long bridge in the last one too.
Yep.
Very confident cures.
Nothing wrong with a long bridge, as your missus said.
No, she didn't. And it's another nice clearance.
So back in charge of the match, Steve Woods.
And 2-1 on the other table.
Is it 2-1?
2-1 to
2-1 to
Travis.
Travis Crawley. We'll just have a look.
And Travis currently on reds with
Yeah, just watching the other match. Travis
little snooker.
throwing in a little
Total snooker.
little snooker for a change against Jimmy Della.
Famous inventing the moustache. This is
Thank you for the feedback,
I'm
Danny
barely watching the
and
game.
Lincoln and Masao.
Neither is Jamieson, to be honest. I think he just looks at things and talks about things in the room, but I definitely know that when I commentate with Jamo, it's a laugh. Not always accurate, but a
Well,
laugh at least.
so
Dry break there. Alec's going to be kicking himself about these dry breaks.
so no ball there on the break.
Masal said that Woodsy's finally hit beast mode at the right time, which is what he did last year.
Yeah, he's
Needs to carry it through to another match after this.
he is starting to look unstoppable, isn't he? Really, it's he's a very consistent
When he's on his
player
very
getting
right.
to his best by the end of the match.
That's interesting. That must go past the inside of it.
Yeah, so these look rather elementary. What's it?
That's a fantastic position.
It's actually terrible, but this is your first time commentating, Trent.
Look,
But
I thought it was good, but that's
That's
why
a-
I'm sitting here commentating.
that's okay. You know, we all have to learn somehow.
Well, you got the ball in.
He's decided to to do a Jason Foster and go long.
Which means?
Sorry, just focusing on the match. Trent.
Oh, you did Jamie, and you missed.
Touche. Okay. So Alec needs to do something here. He needs to make something happen.
He's basically like Eminem at the moment. He's got one shot.
I think he needs to go for the big double up to the top left corner into the yellow pocket if it was a snooker table,
Yep.
with left hand top spin on the white ball to get the white up into the bulk area.
100%.
So double with safety in mind. It'll be big. If it goes in, he's
The
back.
crowd will go wild.
He's back.
The crowd will go wild. Or he can just pot it off another ball.
My goodness.
Which we did not see.
He has just owned me from the table to the commentary box. Well done, Alec. Absolute brilliant shot. Didn't even see it. He's got great vision, Alec.
Thanks to ACT Optical,
Yeah, thank you, ACT Obstacle.
major sponsor,
Yeah. Sponsoring Alec Evreniadis' vision.
to becoming and remaining one of the best pool players ever to walk on a pool table.
And thank you also to Eagle Eye Cleaning for their sponsorship. A wonderful gardening, maintenance and cleaning organisation based in the heart of Canberra. For anyone who needs any cleaning done.
Oh, and what a fine shot
Lovely shot. So Alex
with great
he's trying to hang on in this match really, and that's a beautiful snooker. I think Steve looking at the bottom right hand side of the table, see if he can get under there. He's going to come. Yeah, he's going to come off 3 cushions and land tight under that bottom yellow. Only ever done comfortably by a lad from Melbourne called Johnny Benello, who does these shots like they're over the hole. And look at that, wonderful shot. So he's left Alec very little here. No, there's nothing on.
He knocks this in
No,
top
no,
corner.
no, it's not on.
Top corner.
No, he's snookered.
On that top corner.
Yeah, he's snookered on that
He's
one.
fully on it.
I don't believe he is. Can anyone in chat agree or
through
disagree
there.
with me that right hand red isn't on?
The left hand.
Oh, you mean the left one? You think that's easy?
Ah, for him it is. Not for someone of our capability.
You've got to be kidding me.
He knocks this in for breakfast.
No, this is a very, very difficult shot.
Not for Alec Evreniadis.
I reckon this is a 3 out of 10 shot for Alec in these circumstances. He'll be focused on getting the white under the red, though. That's his primary objective with that shot.
I think the primary was probably getting the red in.
No, that was secondary in that instance. But yeah, I like what you're saying, Trent. It's possibly correct, but I doubt it. Back to the game, we've got Steve Woods with this exceptional.
I think Travis is on the mission. Yeah, 3-1 up.
Look at that for a shot. He cued that like it was over the hole.
Is this an elementary finish?
He cued that like a nightclub in Newcastle upon Tyne.
Sorry guys, another technical difficulty. But Steve Woods missed a elementary shot.
Yeah, that was a surprise. Alec looking good here for the third frame, squeezing back into this match.
He needs a good last ball to make sure he gets down for this black.
Yeah, I think he wants the black in the middle pocket, ideally, because it looks very tight to the left corner. So this is a little bit tricky. He would really like this left-hand red to go under that red nicely, but I don't think it does. I think it nudges the other red away from the pocket a little bit.
Yeah, and then you'll have to come up to 2 rails to find position. I think.
So this is when you need Michael Delahunty to...
Who?
James Della's dad. He would know what to do here. He knows everything. Okay, so Alex underhit that.
No, that's right. Now it's a thin cut. and
It's
he can
very
then-
thin. It's a tad thinner than he would have liked, but he should still get it.
Like a piece of cheese thin,
Yeah.
maybe.
Just
Like a bit of Swiss cheese,
just,
maybe. That's pretty thin.
luckily, Alec practices a bit of yoga in his spare time, so he's able to reach over to this shot quite nicely. And he's played it well. Where's the white ball?
Where's the white ball
He
going?
doesn't want it to be Chinesed.
I'll be
Oh my
honest,
goodness.
It's not ideal.
That is not great. He's having to play this shot with left-hand English. This is not as easy as it looks on the camera, folks. And that is what happens when you have hampered queuing, folks. It just...
He's feeling the pinch, isn't he?
No, I think that was just awkward queuing. Really a little bit awkward.
Yeah,
He had to
for him
put...
land there.
He had to put a bit of left-hand English on the white, just
He's
because he
laughing
could only
at it
see.
off a technical difficulty.
He could only just see half of it.
Do you want to answer that one for Stephen?
No, it's not laughing our heads off. It was just some white noise, technical issue. But thank you for the comment, Stephen Sharp.
That's so majestic, that one. This is to take a 7-2 lead over Alec the Iceman Evreniadis.
Thank you, Trent. What would I do without you?
Probably commentate. Quite easily. And on the other match, we've got Travis Crawley 3-1 up still.
So Travis,
Scores for us to talk, that helps.
Yeah,
Oh,
we just forget to look at them.
yeah. Okay. Any interesting comments going on? Any bad?
No one's been bad. They're saying that much stuff that we crack up laughing at. So you turn to another technical difficulty.
Laugh on it, doesn't matter.
No, it's like straight up.
Should we get you another beer so you'll go real?
Yeah, 100%. Sorry guys, just in communications with
Cold and dry.
Dry, thanks.
Cold and dry as well.
Yeah, thanks man. Just having a brief chat with their head of technical support.
yeah, just fixing a few tweaks we've got with the commentary team. So Travis Crawley 3-1 up on James Delahunty.
And if he was in a world at the moment, it would probably be a world of hurt of where this white ball looks like it's left.
Yeah, Travis, when he's on song, can be a bit like a boa constrictor. Just squeezes every last inch of energy out of you with tactical battles. And
Have you ever
Yeah.
played Travis in a big match?
yes, a few times. And yeah, very tough opponent. And someone that someone like.
Race to 10.
I think one one thing with playing Travis is I always learn something new. He's such a master tactician and has a lot of guile.
Guile?
Yeah,
What's guile?
look it up. But I'm not an English teacher. I'm a commentator. but he's so good on the tactical side of the game. I always learn something new every time I play him. Even how to take an extended toilet break in between frames.
When you need it.
Yep.
He mops these up, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think he does. I think these are absolute plop-ins, as Rob Bowen would call them.
Is there a stream for the Dell match? Yeah, there is. If you go to CueballTV, there should be 2 live streams as we speak.
Yep.
That definitely doesn't have the commentary of Steve Jamieson on it, but entertaining nonetheless. And the way this is going, you might be able to watch half of it after this is finished.
This is an immense performance from Steve Woods.
Do you take the center pot here and just try to click the black?
No, the black's on in the left corner, so you just
don't overcomplicate it.
No, you just drop the red in the right center, then play the red down to the left corner, and then the last shot is that bottom red.
He's playing a little cute stun shot here.
I'm really surprised by that, to be honest.
Yeah,
I am. Yeah, I think most people would agree that was the wrong choice of pattern
Guile
here.
is a character from Street Fighter.
But Steve is such a good potter, it doesn't actually matter, he just gets them anyway. No, he doesn't. So I was right. But yeah, could have kept it simple there, but decided to be elaborate. And thank you for the comments on Facebook or Messenger. Mark Robertson and Dakota Cook tuning in. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Mark recently undertook a makeover, fashion.
I saw that on Facebook.
As well as winning a Pro Series Pockets event or two.
Makeover.
He won 2 Pro Series events, which we must certainly congratulate him on. But also, at the same time, had a makeover. So now he dresses like a movie star.
Good and looks good.
Dresses like a movie star. Looks good. Doesn't need to go to the barber anymore because he's got no hair.
No.
But gee, the guy's got everything. Why would you? How can you have everything? You can't have everything.
You got to stop. You can't just have it all.
Yeah, you can't have it all.
You share it for other people.
No. In fact, if he got a sponsor from like a hair replacement company or something like that, it would almost not be fair, But yeah, doing really well.
The juniors.
Oh yeah. So Alec has a tricky last yellow next to the black. I'm not sure where he's potting it. Maybe the right center, Trent.
No,
he doesn't have much angle there, so that tells me it must go. It must go in the left corner.
It must go.
It's either a mistake or it goes in the left corner. It must go. Alec doesn't make those sort of elementary mistakes. It must go. And it does. So he's hanging around Alec Evreniadis. A bit like
a bad smell?
A bit like a lot of things Rob Bowen dropped in the hotel room this weekend.
And well done to Rob Bowen for making the top 8.
Yeah, congrats to Rob. I know he was disappointed that he didn't push on and get to the final and stuff or the semis, but
good pull.
Yeah, he's playing well, and credit to him for a good weekend. And we've got some news about the Junior Kings Cup results. Congratulations to Dominic O'Brien for winning the Junior Cup this year. Well done, Dominic. There were 13 juniors entered this year, which is great to see. So leading the way was Dominic O'Brien, sponsored by Unique Electrical for all your electrical needs, for any plugs, power boards, batteries for any devices for the bedroom. They've got everything you would possibly want. And the other juniors that did well were Chevelle Ellis, Will Barry, Mao Tamahana and Charles Huang. So congratulations to all of you, and thank you for participating this year, and hope to see you again in 2023 at the ACT Optical Kings Cup. The best tournament in Australia.
Just ask them.
Apart from the Pockets Pro Series.
So the Rock wants to commentate the final, but he's hoping that you'll do it.
It's got a.
Are you, Trent? You want to do it with Rock? Rock needs to do it with someone
What time's the final?
straight after this.
I'll have to let you know when it finishes, because I've got to leave at 6:30 to go to the airport.
We'll find someone.
And Alex on a mission, yeah. If he can get this, then he's only 7-4 down, and we've got a match on our hand.
Yeah, he's definitely staying in the match, hanging in there.
Yeah, a couple of dry breaks, and we could see batteries for the bedroom. That's the headline, isn't it? Nice.
Yeah, unique electrical for all your electrical needs. I think it's Eagle Gardening Services. Eagle Eye, is it? Gardening Services? And ACT Optical for all your four-eyed needs. No, but seriously, thank you to the main sponsors, ACT Optical, for...
It's just massive to have support from local businesses to have these running, because you can't have them run at this standard without major sponsors. It's just, it can't happen, and it won't actually manage to run and continue year after year and get the crowds that we're getting.
Yeah, on a serious note, you're absolutely right. It's wonderful support. Thank you to them and everything that they do, whether it's glasses.
Here's a big shot here. You know, this needs to go to bridge the gap. Iceman for the shot. Money.
Lovely shot, and yeah. So if you need any eye tests or sunglasses or any prescription lenses, ACT Optical is the way to go. And a lovely comeback forming here from Alec Evreniadis. The crowd at the Empire Pool Room in Adelaide are going wild. The shots are flowing. The staff are electric. It's all happening.
The latest light was like 9:30. Got work tomorrow. Steve's having a look at the camera.
I just spoke to Alec on his way to the toilet. I said, "How are you going, Alec? Are you feeling good about the game?" He said, "I can't see the woods for the trees, Steve."
Oh, it's literally just 2 hours of this. You'll have to pay him. What's your hourly rate, Jamo?
No, I do have to get a flight back. My partner Maria is waiting for me at home in the bedroom.
She'll be okay, even though you didn't bring home the bacon.
No, I'll probably be sleeping in the shed tonight for only making the last 16, but that's okay. That's okay, you know. It's small mercies.
Can you lads commentate every stream?
Thank you, Matt, for the feedback. Really appreciate it, mate. We have to thank the license at the Harmony German Club for the quality commentary. But seriously, no, the club here, the Harmony German Club, is an
We can talk about the food all day.
excellent club.
While we're on a break, the food.
They've got
I've had the same meal 5 times. That's how good it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Chicken parma.
okay. Very
But
good.
it comes with the German side of the cabbage.
Yeah, I've had the parma here. It's very good. It's
Did you have
wonderful.
the pepper cabbage?
I did, but it was too big for me. I was so full after it. You know, if you want a big meal, come to the Harmony German
meals are
Club.
good.
They've got wonderful pool tables. They've got excellent chairs.
Electric atmosphere.
I think they've got 2 or 3 toilets or lavatory accommodations.
It's always good to have a lavatory. That's
So
a good break.
something for everybody. Okay, back to the match. So 7-4 Woodsy. I think he's broken off here, unless Alec broke dry.
He broke. He's potted
And look at the break. This is actually
delicious.
a wonderful break.
The only issue is
Yeah.
the black. But as long as you're in yellow, you'll develop it.
Yeah.
So I think he just clips this in the middle and then drifts down, or floats, as Jamie Stevens would say.
Yeah.
Floats down the table,
Yeah.
and he's finding a way to open up that black.
Yeah.
How would you open up the
I
black?
think he's
Jamie?
going for the yellow here in the centre pocket,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken, with a
Yeah.
bit of protracted drag.
Protracted drag.
Yep.
Like that?
Yep. Perfectly played.
Now, I don't think you can screw back into it. I don't think that there's the angle. If he does a real soft screw, he might be able to. But he might be able to get across the table to the corner. Yep, now it's on.
Yeah, this is nice. This is real nice. He'll play for the rail ball now, down the right corner pocket.
Drop that in and go center corner black.
There you go.
How else would you do it? I wonder
You
if the yellow
wouldn't
goes
want to do
past.
it any other way,
Does the
Trent.
yellow go past the red though? That's the question.
I think it does.
If it doesn't,
Yeah, thanks to ACT Optical, I've got some of their brand new contact lenses, and I can see that yellow passes the red into the left corner. So thank you to ACT Optical.
that's not bad. It's not great. I don't want to be wrong again, but it's not bad. We want to be a bit further up.
And also thank you to the other sponsor, Diamond Brickworks and Design.
I can't even read that. I might need to go to ACT Optical.
Yep, Diamond Brickworks and Design for all your brickworks and design needs. Oh, that's a careless mistake. That could be what they say in the trade as a TP.
Turning point.
The turning point, sir.
Now,
These are not easy for Alec, but he knows if he gets them, he puts a little bit of a morsel of pressure back on Steve Woods.
Travis Corley currently 3-2 up over Jimmy Delahunty.
Yep, sounds like a battle, that match. Steve's just underhit that check side shot. Put a bit of reverse check with Pike to come down for that red on the bottom cushion, or top cushion, should I say, into the left corner.
Who's Rob By? Or is it Robbie? Is that?
No. Rob By is a chap from, I think he's from Townsville. Rob By. Oh, what a shot from Steve!
That's huge.
Wonderful shot.
That's large. And it wasn't Steve, it was Alec, but it was Alec.
Oh, it was Alec. Oh,
Alec played
my
that shot.
apologies. My apologies.
Steve missed the yellow.
They both look so similar. My bad. So good chance now for Alec.
Oh,
Really,
it's-
if he
now
gets
he's
now
out.
to 7-5,
He's out.
he's really back in this match, I think.
Any more score predictions from the people that haven't posted one? Feel free to jump in and give us your prediction. Jamo, can you please explain why it's 7-4 in this match and only 3-2 in the other? Besides, it was probably about 8 minutes ahead starting time due to Travis Crawley finishing late.
I think it's probably just like in the snooker, they do the shot time averages in the
Yep.
snooker. I think just the shot time average would have been higher in the Travis match. Travis is
They did start 10 minutes later.
Look and see if that white moved when Della got down to it.
How do you
On that, so that one over there.
look over there?
It's on the grab the mouse.
yeah.
Mouse. Bring it.
Sorry guys, we're just checking something for our second stream. Just as a bit of a replay for the guys. We're checking. We're checking now. Sorry guys, we're just checking a shot on the second match.
He'll be coming up to it. He has, yeah, just before that. He can expand it and get on the screen.
Alex done a nice clearance there, but we're just checking on a instant replay.
White moves when he goes up to it. It's just before that.
It's after the shot.
Just before that. I just went for it.
What happens if it moves?
It's just for the chance to
Okay.
have a good look at this. Just to see if it moves at all. I think that might have been it. Yeah, so it was before that. When he puts his hand on the table.
Bit of frustration there from Alec. Bit of frustration there from Alec with a dry break, and knowing they really needed this frame to close the gap.
Okay, so we've got a match in our hands here.
Little Bobby's asked a question but answered it at the end, so I guess we don't really need to go over it.
Let me just read that. So, guys, can you tell me how you would get a one-armed Irishman out of a tree? Wave to him. Very nice, little Bobby. Thank you so much for the contribution today.
My only question
We
is
welcome
if
it.
he's sitting in the tree, quite stable, that's not going to make him fall, is it? If he's hanging in a tree, I get it.
Yeah, we understand
Obviously he's
the thinking
hanging.
behind the joke. It's just a joke, Trent. No need to take it too seriously. Back to the match, and
Alec punishes any error.
Yeah, he certainly does. And
He's,
a further chance for him to come back.
I'm
I'll-
probably not too happy with where he landed there.
If Alec wins this match, I'm calling it as one of the best wins I've seen for a long, long time.
Just the fact he was so far behind.
The fact that Steve was
against Steve
flying,
Woods.
he was so far behind, and he just grinded himself back into the match. Long way to go, of course, folks, but really excellent comeback from Alec Evreniadis. No doubt he'll be being watched back at home in Adelaide by thousands of his fans.
Probably hanging out.
No
at
bigger
Empire.
fan, no bigger fan than Michael Cacciola. He'll no doubt be watching this. One of Alec's main mentors, taught Alec everything he knew.
He's a bit younger though, is he?
He is, but he's very mature for his age. Michael, he often coaches Alec.
There you go. 10-9 Alec if he gets out here.
That's a good call, Damien Baldwin from Sunshine in Victoria. Thank you.
Is he from Sunshine?
Yeah.
Oh. What, is he playing one of your leagues?
Yeah, in my Northwestern Association League in Victoria. Thanks, Damien.
Any more score predictions, guys? Feel free to do it after this frame.
This is interesting. Does this red go?
No. No, it doesn't.
And
But
do
I
you
if we
think?
can screw
Do
up
you
the
think?
table and nick the yellow?
Do you think Alec was trying to leave an angle on this red to the left corner to extract or dismount?
I do, but he's got another
That
ball
red
where he
next
can
to
do
the yellow.
that. He's got another ball he can get that position with. It must be on. Gonna dare, mate. Wrong Damien.
Thank you, Damien. Good on you as well. And he's got a nice,
he's got the angle.
nice little angle
And
here.
he's got a perfect ball to land on when he
Just
nicks it up.
yeah, he's got quite
Thanks,
a.
Lincoln, for the advice, and I'll definitely take that on board.
Thank you, Lincoln. You're a funny man. We'll have you up in commentary one day, my man. A big margin for error here for Alex. Not too much can go wrong, and that's
Pretty close to going wrong.
No, it's not too bad. Not too bad.
Does he hold on the yellow here?
He'll push this in with a bit of inverted running side to come off two cushions and land just above the black. So this red into the left corner with inverted running side for the
How
white
do
to
you
land just
invert it?
for the white to just land just above the
What's
black.
the difference between inverted running side?
Inverted running side is when you start aiming center of the white and then veer to the right, veer to the left, sorry, for this particular shot. So it starts middle, but then goes to the left. So it's inverted running rather than just plain running side. Just for anyone at home who wasn't sure. And there we are. He's just underhit it a touch, but I think it's still on.
It's still on, it's fat.
Yeah. Just a
pH fat.
just a bit of protracted drag here.
I think it's just straight stun.
No, protracted drag.
Straight stun. Like
Lovely
that.
shot.
That was
Lovely
straight
shot.
stun.
No, that was a punch stun. But you're getting there, Trent. You're getting there.
So how is that in close to your drag? Well done, Alec.
Yeah.
James Dello's brought it back 3-3.
Okay, so we've got a match in our hands on both tables,
It's
folks.
always been a match, but yep.
Pardon me, Trent. Pardon me for speaking. Also, some other sponsors. We've got On Cue, who are a Q Sports accessories and service provider.
Mongrel's business.
On Cue, which is run by Ian Will Mongrel.
Oh, they're all up there.
And
look at
okay, so we've got On Cue, Q
Or
Sports
Plaques.com.
accessories. We've got the Harmony
Great
German Club, Canberra.
The plaque is awesome.
Plaques.com.au. What do they do?
They made the plaque. The full custom honour board.
Okay, so yeah, thanks to plaques.
You wouldn't know, but Justin Sage is on it a lot.
Yeah, plaques. If you can get in touch with me, I need one for my bathroom at home. So there's some extra business for you there. Thank you, plaques.com. And also to Unique Electrical and Data, Sunday Soccer, CueballTV, Handyman Pro for any of your home renovations, Knuckles Restaurant at the German Club, Sorel Locksmiths, Team Lish, Freedom Heating, Ventilation and Air Conditioning, and BW Signature Collection, the Garden City Hotel. And I can certainly vouch for the Garden City's mattresses. They're very, very robust.
Is that where you stayed?
They're very robust, yeah. And also they provide a wonderful selection of linens in the bathroom. And yeah,
all fresh and cushiony.
Yeah, very, very soft, and obviously they use quite a large amount of softer in the washing. But back to the match, sorry folks, excuse me.
I have one inverted nipple. No, not me, that's what someone wrote. Inverted running size.
Thank you, John Rooney 69. Appreciate your comment. Thank you, Gus DiGiorgio.
We'd like to have it clarified if you're born in 69 or you just
Gus,
find that
Gus
as your favourite
DiGiorgio,
number.
the runner-up in the Challenger Series, Pro Series.
Second
that's
place.
Coming up.
Yep.
Behind me.
Right behind Steve Jamieson.
And Jason Kennywell, thank you very much for the comments.
If you
I
don't
think
know,
Gus is already in, isn't he?
good chance.
Okay, so a
And he's human again. He's
a
missed
few
twice.
blemishes appearing in the Steve Woods game.
Bit of work to be done here. Bit of work to be done.
Yeah, I think Steve needs a Gatorade or an Alka-Seltzer. We were joined in commentary by Richard Williams, the King of Queensland. He wants to ask a question.
7.
Maybe. No, I did.
You didn't pay, really. How much was it to be on the chili? Everyone wants to listen to us, not you, mate. It's not about you, Trent.
No, I'm just participating.
So I've just been reminded some wonderful news because I forgot that I purchased a quarter of James Delahunty in the Calcutta.
And Woodsy's just done a fantastic shot to open up that black and run up and down the table.
Great shot. Just underhead that. That's a bit underhand.
That's it.
Richard Williams just watching that. He said, I would have hit that much better than that. You're not wrong, Richard.
But the difference is Steve Woods is in the match.
There's a risk of putting the red here.
Nope.
Oh, what a shot. Excellent shot.
Huge.
Yeah.
Considering the
Profound
profound lead he had at the start,
I think
to get that 2 lead again is
I think
very
Steve
important
Woods
for him.
Steve Woods must have contact lenses from ACT Optical to be able to cut that shot in,
Or just good eyes.
or just good eyes. Yeah, but
But if he didn't, he would.
But
go
as
to
the
ACT
Good Eyes
Optical.
are not sponsoring the event, we're going to obviously award that to ACT Optical, our primary sponsor for the King's Cup.
Travis called Della up for feathering and touching a ball. Thoughts on that in terms of etiquette? As a player, if you're not 100% sure, and the video shows nothing, and you're 100% confident you haven't touched it, then you've got to work it out between you two. It's very hard as well if you're, as a player, if you're standing 4 or 5 meters away or 4 meters away, is he 100% sure he feathered it? It's
I
a
think
tough call, but you just got to work it out. And
my thoughts on it are that some players who shall remain nameless do introduce a thing called gamesmanship into the equation. Now, without naming any names, certain players do call certain things at certain times or do lengthy toilet breaks. Is it gamesmanship? Is it part of the game? Please put your comments in chat. Let us know what you think. I think it's poor form myself whenever it happens, and it seems to be the same players always doing it.
well, Bill's just mentioned that someone took over a minute to have his shot, and this is meant to be timed. I do think that if you're taking well over a minute for a shot, I don't like it. I don't like the slow pay, but at the same time,
It's the same. It's the same for
You
all.
want to see a good pull though.
Thank you for the comment, Bill. We appreciate you. It's the same for both players. I mean, I've seen players, possibly even myself today, taking longer than a minute for a shot. It is acceptable, but not every visit. Not every visit. I think some players do milk the clock too much. It doesn't make for good viewing. So I agree. It's better to have these matches timed, in my opinion.
We've got
If you're watching players like Dick Williams, you wouldn't need a timer. He'd just pot everything. He'd just pot everything.
He doesn't actually think. He doesn't have to.
You wouldn't need timers. You wouldn't need.
When it comes natural,
You wouldn't even need an umpire. You wouldn't even need an umpire. They wouldn't be fast enough to keep up with him.
We've actually had a comment in the group for Dickie. Is Dickie the new People's Champion or merely the King of Queensland?
Dickie, we're referencing Richard Williams, the King of Queensland, and
The old dog.
Rusty being the Queen.
Says should be punished hard. Any of that nonsense is not on. Games should be played in good spirit and sportsmanship. 100%.
Yeah, Michael Massell's absolutely right. We've lost the screen for the match, folks. I don't know why that is. Maybe they're having a break, but we can't actually see the game from the commentary box.
No, it's not there.
Yeah, we can't see the match from the commentary box just yet. So I'm just going to take a quick comfort break. A number 2. I'll be right back.
Do you want to fill in, Dickie? We've got Richard Williams coming in to fill in for Steve Jamieson while we've got a bit of match happening without Jamo.
Yeah, thanks, guys. And
Do you want a drink?
oh yes, please, that'd be awesome. Raspberry and lemonade, please. Yeah, thank you.
Try.
No, I'm serious, really serious. Yeah, thank you. I love a raspberry and lemonade. I'll never forget when I was a young fella and the great Greg Duffy was around, and me and him played in a doubles tournament, and we beat Mick Macri and Steve Hogan in the final of this doubles tournament, and we were both drinking raspberry and lemonade, and he called us. He yelled out, "Look out, the raspberry kids are coming."
It's a good shot there.
Just on the other match, James just done a lovely pot out to go 5-3 up against Travis.
And Travis had a 3-1 lead, so this is a good comeback.
I've been away for a couple of hours, guys. I thought the match would be nearly finished, to be honest. And Stevie's just about to pot the black to win this match. So, congrats to Stevie for winning this match. He's been rock solid all weekend. And
it's race to 10.
Oh, it's race to 10, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry guys, I thought it was race to 9. I will say I'll come back before because I think he was leading 8-1 or 8-2 or something, wasn't he? And
Yeah, it was a big lead. 7-2 up.
I think when I was up on the tape table up there, I think it was 8-2.
How you going in the Bronx, mate?
Mate, I forfeit the Blancs because we're leaving in about 40 minutes to go to the airport. So
I forfeited by losing.
Did you? Oh, standard for you, but
Classic.
yeah, no,
It's hard to get off commentary and go play.
You know, funny because I was just saying to Nick and Mickey Norton, Mickey's like, Mickey Norton saying, I got to play you. And I said, oh, well, you can just have the win, brother. We got to go. So he goes, come up, you still got to play. So I just went up there, hit balls, so I tried to help him out. Took him forever to beat me. And I'm like, mate, I'm trying to help you out here. He goes, I'm trying to help you. I'm like, oh, mate, give me a break.
It's 9-6. Michael, sorry, the technical Kenny scores. The score's not up for Alec.
Yeah, 9-6 it is at the moment, Mass. Oh, he's got 9-0 there. Holy hell, it's all over.
It's definitely not that, guys. It's not all over. It's still a race to 10.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It is, guys. We've just got a bit of technical.
Matthew Ray, Dickie has always been king of Queensland, legend of the game. Thank you, Matthew. I appreciate the kind words, brother. Bill Freeman, St. Della's on a warpath from table 2. Yes, brother, he's starting to come back now. Like we said before, Travis had a 3-1 lead, and Della's come back and won the last 4 games, and just done a really nice pot out in that last frame. So this definitely looks like he's getting a little bit on top of that. Yeah, long dang it is 9-6. So
there we
the
go.
scores are fixed up now, boys. It's all up now. So
relax.
Stevie's coming back now from his number 2. Oh, he's got to get the jacket first. The number 2 took a little bit too much out of him, you reckon?
It was keeping him warm.
Are you jumping back in here or not? Where you going? Oh, you're heading home, are you? Sweet, my brother. Unlucky, mate. Good competition, and Lloyd, lovely to see you again, my brother. And I'll see you. You going to kill a crossover? No. How come? Me either, but I'm still going. See you guys. Have a safe trip home, eh? Not a bad shot there with Stevie, but he was obviously wanting. I think he's on this one in the middle, I think.
I think you can just control it a bit, maybe, and just promote the shallow.
I think if he can get this first one in the middle, then he can use this bottom yellow here to bring that red apart and having a chance of going.
It's looking like a Woodsy Della final with Della 5-3 up and Woods 6-9 up.
Yeah. So I bought Della into Calcutta, so shares with a couple of boys. So definitely happy. Thank you very much. My raspberry lemonade has turned up. Can't knock the old raspberry lemonade. One of the best drinks in the world ever invented, except from sarsaparilla.
Oh, Woodsy's missed that. Are you playing nationals this year? Is it national for Queensland for Dickie?
Are you talking to me, Greg? Yeah.
They're not talking to me.
Well, why, mate? You can make the state team.
No, it's Victoria.
Yeah, you
We've
can
got
make
20.
it. You just got to believe in yourself, brother. No nationals for me, mate. I think I'm giving up the nationals. I won't be playing nationals anymore. Just takes too much.
His pool.
Yeah, I'm just enjoying
There's no
going.
money in nationals.
There's no money in nationals, but it's a waste of money to be. No disrespect to the nationals, I shouldn't say that.
If you want to improve your game,
you want to improve the game. Well, if you want to run around and play the best players in Australia, and you want to have a couple of weekends away of party and stuff, that's fine. But I've had my share of doing that over the years, and it's a bit harder when you get older. You're working for yourself. You run your own business. You can't be taking 2 weeks off. I done that for COVID. For COVID, I mean for blackball. And then we were hit with COVID. It was like a 3-week off work, and it's just too much of a loss.
Did you get COVID through it?
Yeah. All I had was just a tickle in the throat.
I didn't actually get it. I was one of the only ones who didn't.
Yeah, well, I just tested myself. My missus wouldn't come near me, so when I come home, she said...
So you had a 3-week holiday?
Yeah, well, I tell you what, having a week at home was no holiday, that's for sure.
Do you just take the pocket here and make sure you leave like Chinese snooker?
But yeah, no, definitely no more nationals for me. I was never going to play last year anyway, to be honest. I was only...
Would you do black ball again there?
No, I won't do black ball anymore either. I only tried out for the... I won the Queensland State singles last year, and I beat Andy Barnett in the final, and the only reason I played in that was because Andy was, won it the last 2 years, saying he was going for a third, and
You thought, I can stop that.
well, there was no one in the field, and I thought, well, we can't be letting this happen. And so I thought someone's got to get down there and give him a challenge for it. So, so I obviously went down there and beat Andy 6-1 in the final and won that. And
What are you doing here?
no, I won't be playing in Reedy's Christmas Cup either, brother. Such a fantastic comp. If anyone's in Queensland and wants to get to our biggest comp in Queensland's run by Brett Reed and his beautiful wife, Vanessa. Definitely the biggest comp in Queensland.
Is that the Reedy Cup?
Yeah, the Reedy Cup, the Christmas Cup. I think it's been running 21, 22 years so far. I'm not sure, obviously, because I haven't been around. But yeah, definitely the biggest comp in Queensland, I'd say, except from the Townsville Open. But I'm not too sure how many people Reedy gets in the comp, but it's a massive comp, double elimination. Yeah, really good comp. So if anyone's up for Queensland around the Christmas and want to play in a big comp, big money comp, get on to Brent Reed because it's a really good comp. But just takes up a big weekend, so it's a little bit too much for me, and I get a little bit tired. But
Bit of a push,
I might be there, mate. I'm not 100% sure at the moment. I'm not, but as Reedy would say, I say that every year and ended up turning up. So I get a bit, I can't help myself. I haven't won it yet, so I mean, I've only played it in it 3 times.
You haven't won it?
I've only
you're playing.
I've only played 3 times. So
You're going to play then?
I think I've been beaten in the final once and
I reckon you
semi-short
play the centre ball. We'll go back to a bit of pool.
yes. We are talking, Paul. What are you talking about? Talking about
We're
Richie.
talking about you.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Do you
Yeah, Bill got COVID as well. Yeah, brother. I think there's so many people. There wasn't many people that didn't get COVID at
There wasn't many.
Blackball Nationals. So I think it's hard that time of the thing when it's around, and it was just a bit like a flu, isn't it? Same as now. Like, if you go to pool comp now, everyone's sniffling. I'm sniffling here, but I haven't got a cold or anything. But it's just cold weather, isn't it? So yeah, back to this match. Woodsy's up 9-6, and Alex has an opportunity here to pull one back. Not sure if that red can go past that yellow, but if it can, you would think that Alex could probably finish these off and hang into the match, So big effort by Alex this weekend. He's played amazing. He was, as we said before, he's absolutely rock solid before against Justin.
Does Alec get back in this match, guys? Show us in the chat if Alex
No, that was a
gets
nice
back
shot
into
by
the
Alex.
match. That's a huge shot.
That was a lovely shot by
And
Alex.
if he can just put this in and get across the other side of the
Well,
table,
like I said,
then
that was it's just natural, isn't it? Natural
Yeah.
comeback for the one for the middle. So I'd
Just
say
make
Alex
sure
is
of
going to
it.
get this. And that was a lovely shot because it was the one ball that I didn't know if he could get past that black. So he's just been playing super, hasn't he, Alex? Della's just run off another rack there, so Della's gone up to 7-3, I think now.
I think Travis actually miscued from
Did
what
he?
I heard.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't see that. Sorry, guys. But yeah, back to Alex. Alex has been absolutely super this week. It just shows the old dogs, though. We just keep fighting, and he's just been super. So, got Adrian Cortez down there. He's watching very closely. He got him lucky in the sweepstakes. He's already running, telling me counting his money up.
Has he got him in? Has he got Alec?
Yeah, he got lucky in the sweepstakes and got it Alex. So he's got 50% of Alex. So
Not bad.
he was at 600 before the last round. I think he's about 1,200 now. So if Alex comes back and wins this,
because he gets half of that.
gets half. Yeah, but it's he was at 600, so 1,200 for the quarters. I think it's
I think it's only top 4.
Oh, it's only top 4, is it?
It's a bigger stakes though.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, yeah. Just,
So it'll be interesting.
Kenny, what's the rundown on the Calcutta? What's the rundown on the Calcutta?
So the top 4?
Yeah, only top 4. Yeah. Yeah, just want to see it. We're just trying to organise how much money everyone's getting. Yeah. Who's this? Inverted running side.
These are all comments that Steve Jamieson said.
We're just looking at Mark Robinson's post.
Inverted running side, punch stun.
Protracted drag.
All,
The list
all
goes on. You
all
reckon?
terms of the great Steve Jamieson, and show some love for Steve Jamieson in the comments because he is the funniest man on commentary that I've ever heard.
He's a funny man, our Jamo. He's a funny man. A lovely man too. He's a lovely man. Yeah, Bill, you're only as old as you feel. Well, I'm 50 next month, so I'm definitely feeling it, brother. So
it's
okay, let me have a look. Calcutta is
1,200 for third and fourth, so 600 is
okay,
top four.
yeah, so that's what
it's
you're
600
saying,
now.
And I think they said half goes to whoever.
yeah, that's right. So
Yeah, so he's at 600 now, but if he gets to the next level, he'd be at a minimum 1,200 for second
but
and $2,000.
that says 50%. So what's that mean?
Yeah, that's 50% of the top four. So 50% goes to first, 20% goes to second, and then 10, 10, 10. And the house gets 10%.
Okay, yeah. Okay, well, obviously, I'm wanting Della to win because
So
I'm
you're already at a percentage of 600. But if you get through, then you're a percentage of 1,200. And if you win, you're a percentage of 6,000.
come
I'm
on,
sorry,
baby.
a percentage of
3,000,
3,000.
and I'm only at 25%, so 750. But if I could get back 750,
Then you'll still be behind for
I'll
the
still
weekend.
be behind for the weekend. But it'd make me a lot happier.
Wait, Kenny. Thanks, mate.
Oh, Bill, I definitely feel 80 some days. I got a really bad back. That's my only problem with travelling around and playing long distance pools. So I got a bulging disc, and I definitely woke up yesterday morning on the wrong side of the bed. Felt really old and had to work in some pain relief to get the old body moving, and definitely moves a bit slower in this cold weather. But
That's got a bit of work to do here. He's on yellows.
red, I think he is in. Oh no, he is on yellows. Yeah, I think Alec's got to pot this and probably run through on that. Maybe get a
If you
snooker
can
or something.
disturb
Is he? Or,
those- If you can disturb those two yellows and run through a top.
yeah. This is what I thought he was doing. I thought he'd run through, get a little snooker here behind these
There's no
yellows.
snooker.
Yeah,
He's got a ball
don't
down
worry,
the
get on there.
bottom.
Look, run up there, come off the cush, hit a lap back onto it.
So here, absolutely perfect.
Mate, you just got to run through. Run through, it'll come back off the cushion, lap straight onto it.
think the
Can't-
yellow
don't
will
you look
disturb
at
the
these
yellow.
shots? Don't you look at these shots?
I
Watch
just
the
don't-
old
I think
fellas.
the
Watch the
yellow
old
next to
fellas
yellow.
alone.
I think the yellow next to yellow.
Stop it. See, look, boom.
Oh, those
lap on it.
heaps are in there.
Oh my God!
I thought that I see this line.
Is it
down
only the
here.
big boys that think like this?
See,
Please,
see,
please.
see
help
this
us out.
line? See that line?
What line? The shadow line.
Yeah,
Oh,
I thought that was the rail.
Oh, you've been out there smoking the hoochie coochie or something. haven't
No,
you?
that would be you.
Hey. If my missus is listening, it's not true, baby. It's not true. Don't listen to her. It's the only thing that's kept me warm down here.
ACT legal.
Is it?
Hmm.
Oh, good.
I got told by the bar staff.
That is legally. Well,
Supposedly.
yeah, I only because I only touch
Makes
things.
sense
that-
if you're a politician, you need it.
I only touch things that's legal, and fuck's sake, you're not 70. Sort yourself out. Well, you know, it's a funny thing, Greggy. It's all about fitness, isn't it? Like, so
No.
I have a look at, you know, like Justin Sage and especially even Alex. You know, like they definitely keep themselves in really good condition. You know, and good order, and you need to be. You know, you need to be fit. You know, to me, I believe you need to be fit, conditioned to be playing these long matches. You know, it's definitely a wear and tear on the body and the eyes, I suppose, but. That's one thing I'd like to do. I think if I could lose a little bit of weight and get a little bit of fitness into me, it'd definitely help.
But then you don't feel like doing any sport and fitness, and we love food and drinking, so that's not going to happen?
No, I don't. I tried. No. Yeah. me and the missus joined the gym, and now she's ringing me the other day saying to me, like, I think we should cancel our gym because we've been there 9 months and been there 3 times, you know. So, but you know, we get out. We eat really well at home. Missus is a vegan
cook?
and I'm vegetarian. My missus is a
You're
lovely
vegetarian?
cook. Yeah, I'm a pescatarian. So
You eat fish?
I eat fish and egg. I love me fish and eggs, and And, you know, now and then I will have a steak to some iron, but only when the missus is not around. But,
When you're allowed to.
hey, when I'm
When you're allowed to.
Oh, it's probably very rarely, brother, because we're both massive animal lovers. So, but yeah, my missus is a lovely cook. She cooks up she cooks the most beautiful vegetarian lasagna. It's just, you could sell it at the shops. That's that good. Alex is
he's on a
looking at
mission
getting
here.
this. Alex is going to make this very tight. I'd say Alex is out of here.
The blacks looks really
Yeah,
good.
Alex-
He just needs to
Black's
roll
out.
through to the other side of the table just to guarantee the
Yeah,
angle.
just natural roll through here. He'll come back down for the
If you
black.
can get up near the bulk
Wouldn't
line.
matter where he goes, he's out of
Near
it.
the bulk line, yeah. He's probably a bit too straight. I
Yeah, I was just going to say, but that's perfect. But he'll come back up to the middle. Should get up just
he
before the
screw
middle, I
back?
reckon. No. Just roll it double top.
Yeah.
Yeah, come off 2 cushions, I reckon. 2
Yeah.
cushions come up near the middle.
Come down near that centre.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly what he did. He definitely would have liked to come off the cushion a little bit more, come out a bit
it's
more,
not
but
bad.
like you said before,
Take
he was
what you
probably a
get.
little bit straighter than he wanted to be on that.
Yeah, and you take that over being on the rail.
Yeah, any day. They're not easy, these, the whites are a bit
I actually don't
small
mind it
off the
when
cushion.
it's like 2 inches off. Don't feel too uncomfortable.
Great shot there by Alex.
He's bridged the gap.
Yeah,
We got
he's
9-8.
just a war horse, isn't he? He's a war horse, Alex. He's very hard to beat. He don't give in.
You can't get
The
rid of
boys are
him.
both smiling. They're both having a little giggle at each other, running off. They're both going to have a little toilet break. And Woodsy's just give Alec a slap on the shoulders to congratulate him, and they're both having a good giggle. So good banter between the guys and good sportsmanship. And on the other match here, we're just having a little look. We have to stand up so we can see the table, but
Travis Crawley on yellows by the looks of things.
Dylan's got 1 ball left, just wide over the hole. I don't know if Travis has got 1 or 2 shots, but he's in a bit of trouble here. I think
otherwise you just snook it, won't you?
no, he's shaking his head a little bit, so I think he's only got 1. If he's only got 1, he's in a bit of trouble because he's
Yeah,
left
he's got one,
himself
he
up to
snookers.
Hey? Yeah, but if he just taps that there, Della just goes straight across the table, gets out of that snooker real easy. So his option here is he really needs to, he's got a Chinese snooker. He really needs to shoot over the ball to pot that ball in the middle and then to run down and get a snooker off that other one. But, the other 2 yellows that he's got there and try and get a snooker behind them. But I think the position that he's in at the moment, I'm saying he's only got 1 because he's taken a long time for the shot. So I think he's in a little bit of trouble here because it's definitely not an easy shot.
I think he's got 2.
If he's got 2, he would just be banging that yellow out right now and having a crack. So I'm thinking he's only got 1. Yeah, Greggy, concentration, 100%, brother. Concentration and definitely a mind game, isn't it? The game of pool, we say. It doesn't matter how good you are, guys. We all feel pressure. That was a lovely shot by Travis there. Shooting over ball Chinese snookers. So this would be his best chance to get a snooker here now. He'll touch the ball on the cushion, run through
I think he's putting it.
and get a snooker there. But
He's got the right one.
yeah, he's still going to leave. He's missed a snooker. He's missed a snooker and left James on. So he'll be very disappointed with that. That's going to... I can't see James not going out from here, and that's going to make it an 8-3. The boys have just broken the balls over there again, so
Yes, the
Stevie
boost
just
landed
broke and
anywhere
went
on the
dry
rail.
break. Dry break there for Stevie, so... But still a lot of work to be done anyway.
Nope, he had 2, but left himself in that spot. No, he didn't. It's, Jimmy's about to clear.
Yeah, Jimmy just went a little bit far on that black to get up on the black, but still no,
Yeah, he makes
he
it.
still makes this for Jimmy.
Jimmy, the Pro Series
Jimmy,
Delahunty.
Yeah, that should be me out there instead of Jimmy, but
But you choked.
we won't. Yeah, a couple of chokes there by the black man. Inconsistent rag I am, but we'll get there, guys.
Ace has a chance here.
Yes,
Alex has a
Alex has
chance.
got a definite chance here, guys. He's. I think he'll take this ball on the cush over here, which he is.
He's only got 1 tricky ball. I think
He'll get that out. I think he'll pot this ball
No,
now.
not that one. The one near the red.
No,
near
he'll
the
get that.
yellow.
That's what I'm saying. He'll pot this here. He'll come out for this red, pot it, and then bring out the other reddies out of there. We still. Oh, yeah. Sorry, he's got this one here. Sorry, guys, that's my phone. My clients are trying to ring me. Young fellas that I work with, young kids with autism and that, and they always want to ring you for a chat. Young fella must be home from school, so.
Now Woodsy's got a bit of work with that yellow up in the top, and the two yellows down the bottom don't work.
Oh, Alec missed that ball, did he? Okay.
Yeah, he jawed.
Okay, I still think he's in the box seat here, Alex. He's in the box seat to bring this match back to 9-all. Massive comeback. Like I said, I think he was down 8-2 before, guys, so...
7-2.
7-2. So
he brought it back to 8.
I think he was. He was 8-2 when I was up there, but
No.
Don't start.
It wasn't, because when he got
Sure.
to 8. No, it wasn't.
Might have been 6-2 then from when I saw it up there.
Yeah.
Looked like an 8 because I didn't have my glasses.
They're right there and you don't even use them.
Rob By saying that he had 2, so...
No, he didn't.
So I think Bob must have had 2, but then he put himself on there when he mucked up that last shot.
No,
I'm not
because he
sure.
only had one shot. He potted it and he missed.
Yeah. But he must have had 2 beforehand or something, I'm not sure.
No, because if he had 2, then...
He's saying he
That's
had
all right.
2, but he put himself there, so he must have had 2 before he fucked up and put himself there.
No.
Oh shit, sorry about the swearing there. I'm Trent.
Yeah,
buddy.
don't sound
Yeah,
like
enough
you
of
at all. So how do you get up here? Just play safety now? I think you're going to have to.
I think his main thing is probably trying to get these balls covered here to cover this black and somehow, isn't it? So,
I like just playing off that bottom ball and trying to come across and land.
yeah, I don't think there's no way he's going to get off that bottom one and try and screw underneath that other yellow.
Yeah, that'd be plumb.
Yeah, but then what's he got to do? Damage to that one, you know? So it's probably the shot he might be thinking of doing, but
Or he'll
he's
nick
gotta
off
come
this and
this
come
other
behind
one.
it. Yeah,
Come
it's
behind
easier.
the other one. So definitely got to look for a little snooker in here if he can get it. And he's hit that lovely. That's a nice shot. Good shot there by Woodsy. Gives himself a chance.
And Alec will probably not even try to get out of this, considering he's got the top end covered.
Yeah.
It might be worth just running a yellow down the top corner. Double that side yellow down to the top rail.
No, I think I think he'll get out of this myself. I think he's just going to come out and try and hit one of those reds down there. I don't think he wants to really give Woodsy 2 shots. Unless he really just lays onto this ball. I think if he just lays on, taps it, they'll let Woodsy waste a ball,
I
waste
think
a
if he
shot.
pushes that yellow down, he just has more control of the top
Yeah,
end.
but if he does that, he's given Woodsy 2 shots on a clear thing to attack kind of thing, you know.
Yeah, but he's got to waste one
Yeah,
for
he's
that
still
later
lower.
on.
Yeah, yeah. I think he'll just roll up onto this and tap up onto it. Yeah, and he's done exactly what I thought. So, good players, good minds think alike.
Yep.
So,
We'll see if he wins.
yeah, well, it was definitely the shot, I suppose. You know, he couldn't really do anything, was he? And if he tried to get out of it, who knows where the white would have went. And so this is that, like, you know, the good shot by Woodsy that got him to 2 shots was really no benefit when you get stuck behind a ball like this, because you got to waste one anyway, aren't you? So you're in the same
Well, if he
position.
actually comes off the inside, the bottom side, and nicks it towards the black, he'll stop it going that way, and then he can cover the bottom corner. So he's covered that corner now.
I think he's pushed that out, just trying to, he's covered the black. So he'll slide this other one down there, and now uncover this, make sure this black's covered, I'd say.
It's only a small double to actually cover the angle.
I think
Della got that.
Della just got another one, guys. I think Della's just gone to 9-3 now. You know,
So
massive
Steve on the
comeback.
hill.
Massive comeback, and Della's on the hill. Massive comeback from Della. He was 3-1 down, so he's won the last 8 straight. Della. That's massive, you know. Like, you know, I think same match of my match with Della last night. He was 3-1 up on me, and then I come back, went 6-3. I won 5 straight on him, and then he won 5 straight on me. And you know, you don't think to yourself, you know, like, it doesn't matter how good you are. You don't get the run of the balls or something. Someone can run 5-6 racks on you real quick. You know, like, you would never think, you know, as good as Della is, and you know, Travis is a very accomplished player. So you wouldn't, if you had to have a bet, you would never think Della would win
Nah.
8 straight, but it happens. It's just a run of the balls. Things go wrong.
Even someone like Justin Sage in the last 16 this morning,
Yeah.
won 8-0.
Yeah,
To do that to anyone is tough.
yeah, well, he played super against Nick, and Nick really didn't get much of a chance. Nick said that he only really had 3 chances.
Is he taking this corner?
I don't think there's enough room there, but he's trying to slide this down to get in front of that red.
He might even just
He probably
he's
pumped it off the
literally
red.
screwing
If he
down.
pumps it off the red, he'll go in. No, see, I didn't think there was enough room there for that. And he's really opened this table right up now for Alex. So I was very surprised he'd done that, because from this angle it didn't look like it was on.
They're all on now.
And they're all on for Alex now.
Not easy, but they're all on. No, it's
not hard.
You
but,
still got to map it out very
definitely
well.
still got to map it out, but some of
Alex
I'd
capability.
expect an Alex to get these, But like you said, still a little bit of work to do, isn't there? That was a good start. So if he
This
rolls
goes through
this,
the-
takes this one on the left-hand top of the table, comes back up, gets this one that's underneath the yellow, and he'll be out of here from there. So...
So he obviously takes the corner. The hardest ball is that one on top of the yellow, just getting
Well, that's
perfect.
what he'll take it next. So he'll get this. He'll come up just to about to the black line, to D. He didn't come up far enough. I don't think he'll be happy with that. So he might have
We'll
to
have
take
to
the
leave
one
that
in the
red
middle.
for later.
He'll take the one in the middle and do a bottom right-hand screw off it, which he'll screw
No, I
off and
reckon
leave him back
He'll
on.
cut the corner and just take that top one later.
No, he's got to take this one. Yep. So.
Because he comes down
He'll have to
naturally,
come
lands
back,
on
yeah.
these other two balls.
Gonna have to get off the cush. Not a bad shot. Good shot. Perfect angle. Yeah, no, you're right there, Trent. Young fellas.
I like that.
Yeah. What was it?
Nick.
What time are we going to leave, Nicky? Yeah. Hey?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. 5 minutes. Took us 5 minutes to get to the airport from here.
You get Uber?
What's the owner's name? What's the
Uber?
owner's name?
Uber's always like 5 minutes away.
What's the owner's name?
I don't know who the owner is.
Paul? Paul. See, ask Paul if we could get some... Paul, would we be able to get some Glad wrap from the kitchen so we can wrap up our cues? Awesome, brother. Because we bubble wrap them and then Glad wrap it. Because we're going to have to head off soon. The great Dick Williams and his brother Nicky Platt. Oh, no. Glad wrap's the perfect. Just holds the bubble wrap in. Some Glad wrap. We bubble wrap our...
No one needs to hear about you bubble wrapping your cues. Yep. Seven two down.
Great comeback by Alex, guys. Both on the hill now. 9-all. What a magnificent comeback from Alex. 8-2 down. 7-2
break?
down. And
Alex break.
an Alex break. So it's going to be huge. If Woodsy loses this, I suppose, would you be feeling this is one that he's let away? He's been probably
he's missed a couple.
he's probably been the most consistent this weekend, but dominating, where everyone else in the field's probably had their luck of coming back. Like Alex has been gone a couple of times, but he's fought his way back. Like we won't talk about me, but, I had Della on toast. Also, he was on toast with Matty Harmon. Matty was...
Had a couple of close matches.
So he's had a couple of times where it could have went the other way, but where Stevie Woods has probably been dominating the whole time. So, yeah, great fight back, Long Dang. Great fight back here from Alec. So let's see how he goes in the break. He needs one off the break. And he gets one straight off the bat. He gets a yellow. One goes over the hole. Oh my God, he's got a big chance here. That last red didn't come across. Would have been huge.
Yeah. It's
You
just
know,
caused a bit of
a little bit of blockage.
Bit of congestion.
Yeah, congestion. Good word there. Good word there, congestion. The word of today, guys. Congestion. Yeah, no, he's looking good, Michael. He's he's going to take yellows, and he's a massive chance.
If you can get close to this bottom rail,
He'll screw down here. If he gets down to these two yellows here, down near this red, where he can do a cannon on these two yellows, I'd say he's out of here.
Yeah.
So the Iceman might prevail.
Go the Iceman. Solid as a rock.
Massive comeback.
Solid as a rock.
Solid as a rock.
You wouldn't know what he's thinking any time he's at the table.
You wouldn't even know that song, would you, Trent?
Nah,
You would have still
I probably
been in
wasn't
your
born.
What year were you born?
He was still in his dad's
89.
ball bags back then.
89.
Hey, holy shit! That song's back from the '80s, though. Oh, I know. I'm a 72 baby. So I'm 17 years older than you.
my dad was 62.
Yeah, he's an old fart. My mum's 60. My mum's 50. Yeah, my mum's an old cracker. She
Did you
is.
say your mum's 50?
She was born in 1950. How could she be 50 if
Oh,
I'm
no,
50,
that's-
you idiot?
I was confused. There's not many people I would actually think would say that.
Yeah, Alex
He's
is
taking
going
the
for,
hard
Alex is
push
going
off
for the
there.
double cannon first.
Well, he's already on it. If
Yeah.
you go, he's called it. So
He's
why
probably
not?
thinking, yeah.
Why take the one over the bag when you don't have to?
Well, obviously he figures that he can't get down any better posse than what he is, and he's done a lovely shot.
That's huge.
I'm backing Alex out here. I'm backing him out for the win.
I think he plays this and screws back a couple of an inch just so he's got the angle on that corner.
He takes this one down here, the bottom right
yeah,
first.
he plays this, he screws
Yeah.
back a couple to get the angle.
Just stuns it. He just has to roll it in. Roll it in, then
You don't want to be too straight on it.
He'll come off the cush. He'll pot it, come off the cush, come back out a bit, cut that in. Run
Yeah,
back up
actually
the
with
table.
that angle these guys, it's probably right.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't beat the old 72 vintage, Bill. She's a fine wine, that one.
It's been around for a long time. I'll tell you that much.
Oh. Yeah, you'll come off the cush, run this through,
Yeah, it's
come
fine,
off
it's
the
a
cush,
top
come
right.
up a little bit.
Bit top right.
Yeah, perfect. That's perfect.
Probably wants to be a bit more angle.
bit more
If he come
angle would
out a
be
couple
nice.
more inches, he would have been
Yeah,
plumb, but he's a
what
man
he-
of very many emotions.
Yeah, I think
He doesn't show much.
Will he be coming up trying to get behind the one on the cush first, or will he be just coming up for the one in the middle? I think he'll be coming up for the one on the cush first to get it. And he's tried to do that and done it perfectly.
That's
a bit more, another inch would have been good. It's probably a little bit closer than what. It's hard to tell for me. Let me have a look from the standing up. Oh no, that's perfect.
Yeah,
That's perfect.
that's because that double line.
It's very hard to see here, guys, how close that white is to the yellow, but
He's
we just
got-
had
he's
a look.
got an inch and a half.
It's at least a ball and a half.
And
It's at least a ball.
Della Hunty's just won his match. That
Dallas
was
has
that clap.
beat Travis 10-3. Great comeback from him. He's won the last 9 straight.
And I tell you what,
Alex,
you're
you just
going to
put
get
a little
a
top
huge
right
round of
and top
applause if
left-hand
Alec
line.
can close this out.
Yeah. Alex knows he's a little bit closer
This
than
is
Alex
the money
wanted.
shot. This is
A
it.
little bit of top left-hand side. He's perfect. It's
He's
all
going to
over,
run
guys.
the rack.
It's all over, guys.
He's going to run the rack.
And listen, like this was happened to me last night with Della. Happened with me and Townsville as well in the last frame. You know, you got to feel sorry for Stevie Woods because there's nothing worse than not getting a shot in the last frame when you're both on the hill. It's a hard way to lose. You know, being 9-all, not getting a shot. It's a pretty hard way to lose.
And this
guys,
wasn't
so you
an
gotta
easy
feel sorry.
clearance. This
No.
is by no means easy.
Well, he only had the one hard shot at the start, which he took first and got it. So
That last one to get position, there wasn't easy.
big roll-ins, tap-ins, and massive effort by Alec. Great win.
Guys, we're going to take a short break after this.
Yeah, guys, I've got to
break
get
and,
going. I'm
get
off
ready.
anyway to the airport to things. So congratulations to everyone. Thanks to Maddie and everything for such a fantastic tournament.
Well done, Alec.
And well done to Alex. Awesome effort by Alec. Okay,
See you on the
guys.
next one.
Yeah, SA Dominus again, Jados. So, okay, guys, thanks for that, and we'll wait for the finals.
Against Travis, but well done in the semi-finals. We'll be starting the grand final in the next 15 minutes or so.